I'm single, you're single. What do you say we get married?
Well, I'm glad you finally decided on the direct approach.
Yeah, well, I'm a businessman at heart.
As am I. What's your offer?
Single rich male seeks matrimony.
Primary residence?
Westchester County.
Would you be open to considering a secondary residence in Manhattan?
Central Park West.
South.
Done. Time spent together.
8 hours, 5 days a week.
7 hours, 12 hours weekends.
55 hours aggregate. Specifics to be determined later.
I'm amenable to that. Children.
1.
3.
2.
Done. But one of them has to be a male.
I'll see what I can do. Vacations.
December, Hawaii.
June, the vineyard.
June, fine, but Hawaii.
Nope, the vineyard.
Is that a deal breaker for you?
I'm afraid so.
Me too. Well, we gave it a shot.
I'm sure you'll find a better match.
Thanks for the time.
All right, so I found another example of, I guess you could also title it if relationships were, dating was honest or something like that. The Jew Date, it's called J Date skit. It's been years ago, but perfectly sums it up. So this is kind of, you can say another version of it from a sitcom, but here are the comments. Most healthy relationship that ever existed. Yes, healthy because it was an actual honest communication. None of this fronting and lying and people sending their representative selves, their fake selves, so that the other person could like them, whether for a one night stand, short relationship, long relationship, or the promise of a forever relationship, which is the most retarded promises of them all. Anyways, it's like 4 years talking for some couples. Exactly. See, what that quote means is, how much time is wasted just fucking around, and for women, it's even worse, so, but, women are in the field, so they're like, just live in the moment. And then moments after moments pass by, like, oh shit, I got a biological clock. Oh shit. Guys want to, older guys don't get, guys don't get established till they're older. And by the time I'm older, I'm not as desirable or not even desired at all. And like, oh shit, time to try to lock down a man. Let's see. Here's what I can do. Yeah, because he said he wants one of the kids to be a male, but obviously, no one can really control that. Well, we can to an extent, but whatever. I'm heartbroken that they didn't make it. They great chemistry. Yeah, chemistry because they were both business people and they were just direct. This one I like a lot. I wish all marriage negotiations went like this. Open, honest communication. At least you would know exactly where you stand. Exactly, because it is a business deal. It's transactional. Jesus. Obviously, it's usually mostly women, but sometimes men say this, some of the, well, I can't even use the word men. I would call them boys, really. Because they, obviously, if they were men, they would probably know already. Maybe they went through experience already where they learned. But some men don't. Well, some boys don't learn, right? First marriage, second marriage, third marriages. Oh my God. A deal breaker is a deal breaker and should always be respected. Most relationships struggle because they don't respect deal breakers out of fear. Yep. It's called a relationship. That's called relationship management right there. Yep. 100% communication. If it were only this easy, it is that easy. It's just people are afraid to fucking tell the truth. Jesus Christ. People could save themselves so much time and find the right person sooner if they did this. They just negotiated through 2 years and avoided a divorce. Exactly. Every marriage should be negotiated like this, and that's what I'm telling you guys. Since you guys are ultimately the buyers of women's services. Remember, women are not products; they provide services. Okay, so don't treat them like you own them. No, you're just buying. It's your, like the men say, right? It's just your turn, blah, 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 right? You're buying services. So you should be happy that you should negotiate. Hey, once I'm no longer need your services, right? And she's her too, right? Again, both people are free. This is what my domestic service provider solution is talking about. Okay. People are like, oh, it's so cold. What is so cold? You guys are already doing this. You guys just don't speak about it. You just act like it. So what's the difference? You'll say your lies, but you'll do exactly what I'm basically saying you already do. You both are independent people. She can quit on you at any time, and you can fire her at any time. It's that simple. And what are women doing most of the time anyways? They're quitting their In this case, quitting means divorcing their first, was not their first, but sorry, they're divorcing their employer, right? Or they're terminating their contract with their client. Okay, that's what I like to see it. That way, women feel independent and they can say they're independent and truly mean it. Yes, you are an independent contractor, baby girl. You are an independent contractor. Great. Because when you terminate your contract with me, I'm actually happy. Okay? Because you're going to age and my body's going to respond. What's it called? Yeah, it's not going to respond. It's not going to respond. And even then, for me personally, a man who's had an abundance of women already, I tell you the truth, man, I get bored after 3 or 4 times. If there's no space or variety in between that time, yeah, I was like, I know, it's just the sex is just hits differently. Okay, that's what happens with all couples. But because they made these promises, they gotta, keep a facade with the community, religious community, the religion, whatever, right? Family, friends, whatever, man. They're trying to keep a front, but their bodies will act just the same way your body acts when you try to eat the same food. Your favorite food. Let's put it in this context. Your favorite food. Try to eat it every single day, and what's gonna happen? Your body's naturally gonna just feel repulsed by it. Okay, not because the food's not any good. It's because as good as it was, you had enough, and you need some time apart. Just like we have time being awake, we need time to rest, right? It's a delicate balance that you have to achieve. What was I gonna say about that too? So yeah, in a sense, it would actually be. I mean, that's what's happening now, right? Well, in certain parts in the past, certain parts of the world, in certain cultures, right? The old men got the young girls, and the young guys got the old menopausal girls. So all the young guys that were super horny and want to bust, and obviously don't want to wear condoms, right? And the tribe doesn't want to acquire more freaking kids to support. It was best for the young kids, the young guys, to have practice with the menopausal women who can no longer get pregnant. Okay, and look what's going on now, right? These menopausal women go, the ones that I guess were able to pillage men, the dumb men that should have. You should, man. Just like if you go in a jungle, right? Uh, you have to be aware of well, predators, but they're not really your predators per se, but, just dangerous animals that can kill you. So being in the wild concrete jungle of the, I guess, civilized world, you as a man need to understand how the female animal operates, right? So if you get torn up by the let's say the cougar or the puma or whatever. Some people are making different allocations about women, but whatever, you get messed up. That's on you, man. That's on you. If you were truly thinking and observing with your eyes, it doesn't take that long to see the bullshit. Okay, but some of you really, really want to be asleep in the matrix. So be it. Okay. But yeah. So if she was successful in pillaging one dude, couple dudes, or whatever, right now she has enough money to basically go to third world countries and buy young men. Just like they complain about, oh, why are you guys going? Well, the poor women complain, right? Because the rich women are like, well, screw that. I'm just gonna go buy sex or whatever. And, now being sugar mamas and whatnot. Even though those are rare, because yeah, most women, in a sense, yes, women say, well, how can I gold dig? You got nothing to dig, which is kind of true, but it's at the same time, I mean, the court, if they say you got to pay alimony, you're gonna have to pay it. Okay. It may not be much, but it's still something. So if she's still working and then has your additional income, even though she's no longer rendering services, that's why I say it's so absurd. It's so absurd. Our cultural tradition that because she, I guess, supposedly served you for whatever, now you have to completely be responsible for her for the rest of your life. Now, of course, certain states obviously put clauses that, okay, well, if you were married 20 years, then blah blah blah, right? Then it's lifetime alimony, or maybe you only have to pay alimony for 10 years, blah 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 blah. Which is totally hypocritical, because on one hand they're saying, well, women are smarter than men and da da da, can do anything men can do, da 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 da. But we're still acting like it's 1940 something, or even we probably go further back, where where women need this financial help from men. But I don't know. Anyways, you guys probably don't even listen. You don't care. Blah blah blah. You're like, this was not even a minute long. I wanted all the wisdom in 1 minute in a short. What the fuck? Get out of here, man. Most of you guys do deserve to be financially pillaged because y'all dumb. It's not even young, dumb, and full of cum anymore. So it's just dumb. You're just not even young, but you're still dumb and you're still full of cum.